And welcome to episode 10 of the LCG Production Podcast. Thanks to MK for coming on.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
We always start out by just asking, what's your sort of journey been like through music? How has it led to this point?
Really, it was just at the start of, the virus and everything. I left college. I was going to leave anyway. So, as soon as the virus started, it was kind of like it was supposed to happen anyway. So, I had worked the job. I had got a tax refund back. I used the stimulus and I put it all into marketing. I recorded 2 songs. Last year, it's only my 11th month into my career. Next month will be my first year into a whole career of a year.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, the start of it was just the virus and leaving college, and that's what got me here. I spent $5,000 in a month in marketing, and I didn't get what I wanted out of it or what I thought I was going to get, but I got the education out of it. And that's basically how I started to build. Was I was like, oh, I need myself. Like, I need to know this myself in order for me to be like that person and that person and that person. So, that's basically how it was. Let me mute this iPhone.
No worries. That's cool. So, you must have learned a fucking huge amount in that time period. What are the biggest learnings that you took from spending all that money on marketing?
The biggest thing is you have to take risks. A lot of people spend more than what I spent in my career to get where I'm at. Like, some people spend $30,000 before they even get looked at by a label or anybody, you feel me? But I'm already known by, within 11 months, I'm known by big managers. I'm known by big music pages, hundreds of promoters, hundreds of verified people. My following is good. My fan base is, good. So what I learned is take risk, even if if you can't take risks, you feel me? And if sometimes it's worth it, because when you lose, it just makes you want to win even more. So you kind of think smarter. And another thing that I learned is educate yourself. Don't just sit online and think looking at quotes or looking at other people is going to get you there. You have to actually educate yourself. You have to look stuff up, and you have to reciprocate it into your career. You have to actually make it happen, even if you think it won't. And another thing is don't sleep for a long time. Like, if you sleep for a long time, then you taking hours out of your day. It's only 24 hours in a day, you feel me? And if you have a job, if you have other things to do, then you're already have time out of your career and your what you got to do. So for the most part, the 8-hour sleep stuff is healthy, but if you want to get to a further place, you might want to chop 8 hours down to 5, And so that's what I also learned is you got to sacrifice sleep. You got to sacrifice a lot, like relationships, everything. You got to focus on your career and educate yourself to get where you want to be.
I agree with that so much, man, because I've really learned over the last sort of 6 months, every single there's no one telling you what to do this shit. So every single second you sort of need to be you should never be bored. You've always got something to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much of your day are you spending working on music, and how do you sort of organize everything?
Okay, so with music, I'm gonna be real with you. I can write music. I can write 5 songs in 30 minutes. I can write 5 songs. I can write 5 to 10 songs in an hour. You feel me? So music, I really don't got to work on it like that. You feel me? So I usually just go by what's going on in life and how I'm feeling mentally. That usually drives me to write music. And when I do write music, I write more than one song in one sitting. And so in reality, how my day goes is first I mentally prepare myself. And I prepare myself mentally to not lose, but win. Even if my day start off bad, I kick back into, I need to get on this. So I'm big on marketing. I'm big on growth every single day. I feel like if you want to be at the top of the bar and you want to set the tone, you have to grow every single day. If you don't get new follows, new song listens, new something, if a new person ain't, looking at you or complimenting you or something like that, then you're not growing enough at a small caliber. Now, if you're at the point where you don't have to focus on marketing, and I mean, it's like the people that's already major or already got a good fan base who shares them, and you have people that share your posts every day. It's different in my case because I don't have people that share my posts, friends and all of that. People not just stalking my page like, oh, he's from our school and I'm going to share his posts every day. I'm not, I don't have that. You feel me? So I have to market myself. So how I really like drive every single day is market myself and have a positive mindset.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. What you're saying about like every single second working, because there's a lot of people and there's a lot of rappers. They want to be in the best 1% in the music industry. They want to be in the best 1% of just like people in general, but they're not acting better than the 99 other percent of people. Like if you really, really, really want to get this shit, you need to be, if you're in a room with 100 people, maybe there's one other person who works as hard as you, but most of the time you're going to be the hardest working person in the room.
The hardest worker,
100%. So talking about marketing, like really what specific things are you doing in your marketing? Is it all ads? Are you reaching out to a lot of people every day? Like,
so basically what I learned is if you support more people, if you support as many people as possible, you're going to get the support back or times 10. You feel me? So what I learned is I actually have marketing methods that I use, and I go to my audience. I go to what I want for myself. You feel me? I build my fan base. I connect with people. I engage with people. I support people just like I want it. You feel me? And as far as the music, I'm not gonna content, and I'm connecting with people on like liking their posts, commenting. They're gonna go to my music because I have good content. So I don't have to promote my music. And I try to tell a lot of people is the secret to actually growing and looking different is don't focus on, dang, I need all of these people to view my music. If you post good content, they're gonna view your music. You feel me? So that's basically what I do is I engage with as many people as possible, and that's basically how I win all together, because posting good content and supporting other people, that's how I get support back.
Yeah, like it's all value. So I always tell people, like, think about what you're giving to someone else before you even think about asking for them to give something to you, like i.e. stream your music. What sort of content do you think for people listening is a good thing to provide someone value that like could get them to stream your music? What sort of things?
Good content is definitely posting positive things, but not even just positive things. Be real life with people. You feel me? Like, you don't always have to be positive. Be yourself. Explain your problems. Explain how you really feel, because the internet is fabricated. You feel me? And that's why I think a lot of my fan base, they love me for me being myself. Like, if I'm mad, I'm gonna show I'm mad. If I'm upset with my fan base, I'm gonna show I'm upset with my fan base. If I'm upset with my artist that I manage, I'm gonna show I'm upset with my artist that I manage. And if you don't show who you really are, then how is people gonna know who you are? How is people gonna know, oh, we need to support him more? We need to actually show him we love him and we care about him. That's the thing. A lot of people, they hide their real emotions to try to, be positive, manifest this, manifest that, da, 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 da. But at the end of the day, what actually gets your support to support you more is being yourself, posting more of yourself, and as far as content on your page, that's just story content. The story is just to post whatever you want, basically. Keep your fans and support interacted, know what you're doing, how you feel throughout your day. As far as your page, everybody can't go places. So for me, I don't go anywhere like that. You feel me? I barely get haircuts if I'm not going somewhere big or, something major. So I don't post myself a lot. So what I do is, if I go places, I take as many pictures as possible, as many good pictures. You feel me? So I can post, even if it's old, I can post it. Or if I go to a studio, take a video, and cover arts. You feel me? For music, it's good to have good cover arts and edits. Post stuff that, you feel me, people are gonna be like, this is nice, but they're gonna watch it. As far as videos, they're gonna watch it and be like, oh, the song is good. So that's as far as content is. Just try to get if you go places, try to get as many pictures or videos that's interesting based off of your career and just good quality stuff to post.
Yeah. This is a bit of change in topic, but you're starting to get some interest from labels, which is so cool. So like, what's that whole experience been like? And what sort of learnings have you taken from it for people listening that are also getting interest from labels? Like, what would you say to them?
Okay, so as far as for the people that's getting hit up by labels, like legit labels, not small labels, not labels that's not all the way, developed, even if they're not all the way developed, you feel me? Because I've worked with, a label, they want me to be their marketing person for their label. And they're not all the way developed. And I was one of the, smartest people around the team. For the people that's getting hit up by labels, one thing to look for is if the label is really interested in helping you in real life, not just, oh, we're going to 1, 2, 3. No, if the label is not actually explaining that they care for you, they want to care for you, that you shouldn't be paying for everything yourself. You shouldn't be stressing about, why is my songs not doing 100,000 views? Why am I not growing? Why am I not getting top playlists? Your label should, if a label cares about you, they're going to tell you, we're going to get you up there. We're going to get you on this top playlist. We're going to get you 100,000 in a week. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. All you got to do is focus on your music. We want you to be the artist. A real label is going to tell you that's your job, is to be an artist, provide the content. And as far as my experiences, some labels that I've talked to, they have said pay a fee. Never pay a fee to a label, because you don't pay for your talent. You don't pay for your value. Other people are supposed to value you. So if you expect people to invest in you or care for you or support you, you don't pay them unless it's a platform. Marketing, you always have to pay for marketing. You feel me? And that's without a label, without a team. But when you have a label, they pay for your marketing too. So altogether, the perfect label for you is when you don't lose money. They help you gain money, and they help you gain more that you don't have. So that's my experience with talking to labels, and certain labels that's the ins and outs.
And like, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm sure patience is so important, because like, if it's not perfect, you can wait and there'll be more opportunities. I think a lot of people really, really want to get signed, because it's like what it's the feeling of like getting signed. You're like, right, I've made it now. Like,
why wait?
Clear path, but like, if you're good enough, there's going to be the opportunities come. So like, I'm guessing patience is just key there.
It's patience is definitely key, because like I said, when I got on my marketing, I've been hit my marketing. I hit 10K at the beginning of my career and following. Then my comments started going up. Then, I started just getting connected. I've been plugged in with a lot of big names. But the thing about it is, like, they was telling me, fly out, drive out, I'm not going to say the name, but, a major artist manager, he came to my state 10 times in less than a month. You feel me? Wanted me to link up. But I knew that I didn't want to just rush into a rich person life who not telling me why they want me to fly out. If they like me, what they like me for, what they going to help me for. All it is, come enjoy life, and then we going to, chop it up and chill. I don't want to do that. And you shouldn't rush to that. You shouldn't rush to another person's lifestyle. You should live your lifestyle, go through your tribulations. You feel me? And it was through my career, before I got to the point where I'm at right now, because I can say right now, my career is definitely about to go to another level. But as far as like the process of it, you don't just rush to the first big thing that comes in your face, or the big person, or the first rich person, or whatever the case may be. You don't rush to it because you never know what's gonna come when you naturally let it come to you. And the label that I do have my eyes on, you feel me? Because I will say that right now, it's kind of like it's how a label is supposed to come to you. They came to me off of value. They came to me off of, we want you to, da 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 da, and they didn't ask for nothing. They didn't even ask me to pay for nothing. You feel me? Like for nothing at all. They want to pay to see me and everything. So it's like that's the difference between someone who wants you to come hang out and come turn up, rather than somebody coming to you and saying we value you and let's set up a meeting and da 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 da. So
yeah. And did you get a lawyer?
You said what?
Did you get a lawyer?
A lawyer? I mean, we haven't actually discussed. I haven't met with them in person. It was just, it was a Zoom meeting. It was some DMs. But for the most part, I'm very intelligent. I won't lie. I'm very intelligent. And my understanding with them was mutual. They want me to choose what I want, what makes me comfortable, what is good for me, not for them. So, and that's the difference why I told people the difference between some labels, you can't go to a label that wants for them. You feel me? They have to want for you. And if they, if you tell them, this is exactly what I need, what I want, and they say, okay, that's fine. And, I haven't discussed, contract or none of that. That's actually coming up within a week. So I definitely will get back to you on that. And we probably will do a second interview for sure when that happens. If I do sign, we definitely could do a second interview, and I'll explain how my process went.
Yeah. Going back to the marketing, because I'm really interested in that sort of stuff. Talking about money, obviously it's so important to engage with like fans, but that's free. So what sort of things are you actually spending like hard money in?
Okay, so for one, the most expensive marketing is definitely your music platforms. Okay. I can say music platform marketing is very expensive, especially when you're trying to reach, with these distribution companies. If you don't choose the right distribution company the first time, you're going to have to wait another 3 to 6 months to get paid anyways by another one. So with music marketing, it's so expensive because you have to reach 50,000 to like 150,000 streams in order to even get paid one time. So I think I could say that is the most expensive part of marketing. And also the most expensive part is, like I said, when you just risking anything, you feel me, to get yourself seen. I tell people, in order to save money, you have to talk to the right person. You have to talk to somebody that actually wants to help you, because that's what they love to do and they have a lot to offer at your budget. You don't just choose, this person look like this, so I'm going to spend $1,000 because they're more expensive and they're more legit. You don't do that. You feel me? And that's basically the most expensive part is first, streams and market, like just paying the right person. Really, because I can't really, I'm not gonna lie. When I educated myself on my marketing and when I dropped that much money, I learned then and there because I dropped it in one sitting. You feel me? So for other artists who just spend little by little, it's gonna add up and they're gonna notice like, damn, this ain't helping me. So what I can say is find the right person who cares about your budget and who's gonna give you the most for your budget. I won't say me because I can do it, but I don't want to promote myself. But find the right person who cares about your life budget, your personal life budget. Yeah. Don't go to people just because they have the highest price or because they look the most legit. Those people went through what you're going through, and they ended up getting connections to help them look legit and be able to have a value of that. So
did you pay a marketer to handle all that for you then?
In the beginning of my career, I was paying people to market my content before I learned it. And then I actually learned it myself, ended up getting my own tools. I actually had my own method for growing my fan base. I always tell people, if you want a fan base, you don't pay for shout outs and this and that. It won't happen. I just got posted on the Lil artist, Lil AG's story. I just got a story post from him from New York. The young kid, Say Less. I just got a post from him, you feel me? And he got a bunch of people on his. He gets 16,000 story views. But guess what? Only about 20 people liked my stuff. Yeah, probably 1,000, you feel me, came to it, but only 20 people liked it. And then, about 10, 15 followed me. So that shows, you feel me? And I done got posted by a lot of big names. I tell people, you have to have methods to grow your fan base. You have to grow your fan base. You have to reach to your fan base. You have to get yourself to your fan base. You don't, now different artists and stuff, it's just not going to work. Now, pages that actually have legit people on there, those pages are the ones you get yourself on. And also blogs as well for when people search up your name. So, but, getting back to the question, I was paying people to do my marketing behind the scenes until I actually knew what to do. And I got control of it. I got blessed with the control of every type of marketing. And so what I can say is how I get what I do, like when I sell my marketing to other people, I give them methods plus the system marketing, the boosting. And I give them methods because if somebody that's marketing you don't want to show you how you can do it yourself, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's just that. So that's basically how I started and how I am now.
Mm-hmm. So do you fuck with like ads at all?
Yeah, I actually did do my first Google ad. I did my first Google ad this week. I had got 9 clicks. I had a 60% view rate or something like that. I had got 3,000. I think it was like a 2-3 day ad. And I had got like 3,000-4,000 what is it called? When people see it, basically.
Impressions.
Yeah, impressions. I got 2,000-4,000 impressions. The views wasn't too, high. I probably, if I would have did it for a week or something, I just was testing it. You feel me? I seen it, and I'm not gonna lie, it was decent. It was actually really decent. You feel me? Because the impressions matter. When you get impressions, it goes up. YouTube recommends it more. So just leaving it on there and getting as many impressions as you can will get you more clicks. And it was, for 9 clicks, $30. I mean, it was kind of expensive, but at the same time, it was worth it because, like I said, the impressions, people seen it. So, in the most part, that I can say about ads is select cities that you went to school in, that you were born in, because when people see it, they're going to be like, oh, snap. Like if it's a picture of you or if it's your name or whatever the case may be, or if it's people that's just sleeping on your music, they're going to be like, oh, snap. Like, it'll make people attract more that didn't support you. So it's best to do cities that you was in and that you went to school in and that you want to be in.
Yeah, I agree. Like everything I've found, the more you can, if you're trying to do an ad, like ads are fucking difficult when you think about it because like no one's ever seen that. So the more you can connect with someone in any way, the better. So like something I found which is good is like, say you're doing an ad just to Chicago, right? If you just say like, name when you're recording the ad, like say Chicago in it, and it just instantly it connects with the people listening so much more. So like if you can afford to do that, it's a bit more expensive, but like go to each individual city and like speak to them. I found that works so well.
Yeah, personal connections.
Mm-hmm. Going back to the distributor, what distributor are you using at the moment? Because it sounds like you had a bit of a difficult experience with that.
Yeah. So like I said, my artist name is MK, which is not really creative, but it's creative on my side of
It
it. And
works.
so
It
I
does the
won't
job.
change it
Yeah.
because yeah. And so and locally, that's what I was known for. In college, that's what I was known for. I went to two different colleges. Everybody said MK. Every school, everybody said MK. I said, like, even people, you feel me? Even my family started saying the joke, like, oh, MK. So, as far as that, as choosing your artist name and stuff, I think that was the difficulty in me having the name MK, was that I use United Masters just to start it off. I use United Masters, and I upload EP, and they actually put the EP on a different MK United Masters. I mean,
Oh,
Apple Music. So I emailed, and it was for like It was like for 4 months, and I was just promoting
Jesus.
myself because it's the beginning of my career. I know how to market
Mm.
myself, so they're just getting paid. You feel me? I hit up United Masters. They took down the whole EP off every platform, which took views from me. I had a few thousand views every song. So it really just made me feel like damn, But that wasn't the worst part. When I told them to put it back on, they actually didn't put it back on. They didn't answer the email either right away. You feel me? So basically my EP is still not on all platforms no more because they didn't fix it. So one of my artists that I manage, he connected me to an independent distribution company where, I can get 100% royalties, whatever the case may be. The issue with that one was that they didn't let me use MK. They said that I couldn't use the name MK. So and I put a dot by my MK name. I don't just put MK. What separates my artist name from other MKs is I have a dot by it. You feel me? So that's just the difference. And it's also copyright purposes because I am gonna get my MK trademarked with the dot, if I can. And I'm so with that new platform, I put my name as MK or No K, and that's my brand name. You feel me? And it kind of made me like, if I can't put my original name on it, like this don't even matter to me. You feel me? So I didn't even. I just left that alone. I get people to still like listen to my music and stuff, but I don't care about all platforms for right now. I'm waiting for a distribution deal or just a different company that'll actually have me like just comfortably uploading smoothly. And the reason why I don't use DistroKid or TuneCore or any of those is because I don't want to pay for a million extra things. I want to upload my music and they do what they got to do. I don't want to pay for separate this, that, the third. I just don't want to do that. You feel me? Because as an artist, it's a lot more that you got to pay for. And I got to still pay for my marketing. I got to still pay for this. So when I get signed, of course, all of this will be taken care of. You feel me? Whenever I choose to get signed. So I'm not really worried about it. I just been promoting my YouTube and SoundCloud a lot because SoundCloud is actually offering a lot more now and they actually boosting royalties and stuff. So I tell people don't hate on SoundCloud. I have 400,000 streams on SoundCloud. You feel me? And I got 40,000 on all platforms. So I say don't hate on SoundCloud. Like it's good. And YouTube too. I have 50,000 on YouTube and I barely promote YouTube. I haven't did ads for YouTube. So, that's how I feel about, that situation.
We're coming up to our time. I have two more questions. My first one I'm really interested in. Do you have an engineer or do you just sort of like go with whoever's in the studio?
All right. So how my situation is, I started my career in Florida, where I was. And I actually was like, I had a engineer that was my main engineer. Like it was him over anybody. You feel me? And if I didn't record with him, I mean, actually, I actually just started recording everything with him. But what happened was, I moved because of mental health reasons. So I came back, home in Louisiana, and so far it's been a little, it's been a little rough. But my first song, it wasn't bad. The people I recorded with, it wasn't bad, but uh it wasn't worth the money that I spent on it, and they didn't connect with me how he connected with me. My second person's that I recorded with, there was no engineer in the studio. So but all of that is actually going to get fixed real soon. The team that I'm working with, or been talking to, they're actually gonna they have their own studio, and they're gonna fly me out to do some work, and I'll be good. So
yeah, that's good. That's cool. Last question I always like to finish on. What's your top 3 mistakes that you see rappers making right now?
All right, so top 3 mistakes. One is following the social media code. They're not being themselves. They want to say what everybody else saying. They want to use all the same type of knowledge that everybody else is using. They want to be so real that they don't understand that they're not playing by the industry rules. So for one, it's just being like everybody else mindset wise, instead of actually following the industry. You have to, if you're a part of the industry, you have to do what's required to get to the next level. The second mistake is this one is major. The second one is definitely, I would say, artist that's not working as hard as the next artist, and they're calling everything a scam, or they're calling everything clout. You feel me? Everybody put clout in business, but the thing about it is, you don't call a fan base clout. You don't call somebody following clout. You don't call somebody page engagement clout, because that's support. That's what you need. That's what you need to stand out. So that's just major. It's using the wrong vocabulary for this industry. It's a job. If you go to McDonald's and say you want potatoes, they're gonna be like, "What?" You feel me? Like we don't sell potatoes. You feel me? Like, so you don't go to a marketing company and say, "Can I get some clout?" No, you go and say, "Can I get marketing so I can grow my fan base?" So that's another thing. The third mistake I would say that a lot of artists is making, man, it's so many. But as far as I can see is, hopping from connect to connect, instead of having working with all the connects to see which person is perfect for you. A lot of artists is actually, they're working with this person, building a relationship, and then leaving them behind. Oh, I found a better person. So they're not building. A lot of artists is losing relationships, and I'm gonna say artists have lost someone like me. They have gave up on my mission to not go to nothing better. You feel me? And so what I can say is, like, definitely dropping relationships and connections is something major. Like, a lot of artists is not keeping connections. They're not following through a process. They basically want things to happen the next day. So patience. A lot of artists is not patient, so that's one thing that a lot of artists mess up on, is being patient.
Yeah. And where should everyone find you? And is there any more new music coming out that you'd like people to know about? Did you get that? Could you hear that?
Okay, hold on. All right, I think it's back. What did you say?
I was just finishing off by asking, where should everyone find you? You want people to know about?
Yeah, it was all right. You good now?
Oh, can you hear me?
It was freezing and stuff, but I think it's back.
Okay, cool. I was just finishing by asking sort of where should everyone find you, and have you got any new music you want people to know about, that sort of thing?
I have an album dropping on March 22nd. I have an album dropping on March 22nd. And so it'll have 6 to 10 songs on it. So be looking out for that. And that's basically what I have. And I have a lot of big meetings coming up. So y'all can stay tuned for that too.
Cool. I feel like you need to go. So thanks so much for that.